Hello guys, I am Praise from DevCon and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to create a glowing button using HTML and CSS. So let's get started. So as you can see, I already have my CSS link over here. Then next, I'm going to create my buttons container. It's going to have a class and the class is going to be btn-container. That's the short for button container. Then next, I'm going to create my button right over there. And the text in our button is going to be, let's say, click me. Then we're going to have a class. Oh, there's no need for that. We don't really need that. Let's check it out in our browser. I think our button looks nice, but we're going to make it a glowing button next. Let's head over to CSS and add some styles to our code. Next, we're going to type in button. Then we're going to add our button styles. The first one is going to be our color. Let's make it green. Then we're going to have the color right in here. It's going to be hash 1B FD9C. Then next we're going to add a font size and it's going to be, let's use 16px. Then next we are going to add padding. Our padding is going to be 0.7 em and we're going to also have a padding of 2.7 em. That's for the top and bottom, right and left. Next we're going to add the letter spacing and it's going to be 0.06 em. That's to add some space in between our text. The next, let's get that back there. Next we're going to add a position relative. Our position is going to be relative. The next we're going to add a border radius and it's going to be 0.6 em. And next we're going to add a font family. Let's use sans serif. The next we're going to make overflow to be hidden. Transition is going to be 0.3 seconds and line height is going to be 1.4 em. The next we're going to add the border to our button. The border is going to be 2px solid and we're going to add our buttons color. Sorry, the border color is also going to be green, just like our text color. The next we're going to add a background color. It's going to be linear gradients, and inside our linear gradients we're going to have to write then RGBA. Our color is going to go in here. It's going to be 27 253, then 156, and lastly we're going to have 0.1. That's for the first color. Then our second color, after our percentage, we're going to have transparent. Then it's going to be 40%, then comma transparent 60%. The next we're going to have our second color. It's going to be RGBA. Let's just grab what we have over here and paste it inside here for our second color. The next, right here, we're going to have, this one is going to be 100%, unlike the first one. Just right here we're going to have 100%. The next, we're going to add a color down here. The color is going to be, for our text color, it's going to also be green. The next, we're going to add a box shadow. Our box shadow is going to be insert. Let's type in insert. Then next we're going to add we're going to add the shades for our box shadow. It's going to be 0 0 then 10 px. Next, we're going to add the color for our box shadow. Just right here, we're going to say RGBA. Let's grab these colors again and paste it right in there. Paste it right here. But we are going to change some things. This one is going to be 0.4 instead of 0.1. Then right outside, we're going to have 0 0 then 10 px. Next, we're going to have 3 px and then our second color RGBA. Grab this again and paste it in. Okay, what we need is this one. We're going to need this one. Paste it right in here. And that's it for our button. Then next, we're going to add a hover to our button to change the color whenever we hover on the button. This is going to be button then hover. This is how we add a hover to our button. Then next, we're going to add the color of the hover. The color is going to change, so whenever we hover on the button, the color is going to be hash 82FFC9. Then next, we're going to add a box shadow, so our hover to change the previous box shadow to a new one. It's also going to be insert. Let's just grab that one. Let's grab this box shadow and paste it in and change a few things. Paste it right in here. Then this is going to be 9px and the color here is going to be 0.2. The color here is going to be for this one, let's change this to 10px and this is going to be 9px. Then next, we're going to add more styles to our button then column before. We're going to add content and it's going to be let's add these quotes right here. That's all we're going to have in our content. Then next, we're going to add position absolute and left hyphen 4 em. Sorry, that is minus 4 em. Then our width is going to be 4 em and height is going to be 100%. Then top is going to be 0. This is all just to position our button correctly. Next, we're going to have transition transform is going to be 0.4 seconds, is in out. The next, we're going to have background right under our transition is going to be linear gradient. Let's grab the same code and change a few things from our linear gradient. Just grab this, paste it in, that's right here. For this one, we're going to have to write transparency here is going to be 1%, or let's leave it. I think this is okay, we don't have to change anything. Next, we're going to add our last button hover and before. Right under here, we're going to have transform translate. There's going to be an X back here and we're going to have 15 em. Lastly, we are going to style our button container. That is the class I created before in HTML. Let's grab the class, this one right here. Just copy and paste it in our CSS. The code we are going to have in here is going to be display flex. Let's say justify content center. height is going to be 100 vh, and align items is going to be center. Next, we're going to add a width to our button background container. Then the width is going to be 100%, and lastly we're going to have background, and it's going to be black. The background color of our button container is going to be black. Let's check that out. As you can see, that is just what we want. This is our CSS gluing button, and that brings us to the end of the video. If you really enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.